Hello? 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 Well, it's not on there.
Huh?
I'm not.
It's not coming through there?
Check on the audio setting properties and make sure you have the correct device. Hello?
Audio input capture.
Can
You
you?
have 2 audio inputs, 3 audio inputs.
We'll take them off. Hello? Why is it moving then? If they can't hear me.
That's the active one.
Okay, then they should hear me, right?
Should.
Well, I'm on here and I can see myself. I have the volume up.
Test, test.
There it is. Hello? Can you guys hear me? I heard something. Yeah, I hear it. But it's very low. Yeah, we hear you. Is it very low, guys? Okay, sorry for the movement, if you can hear me. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Okay, we can hear you guys. Stop it. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. Turn that off for a minute. Okay. I have to adjust. Sorry, guys. I took my phone off my thing. It sounds like an echo, but we have audio. Oh. Does it still sound like it? I don't know. Oh no, we can't be having that. I have to turn my other computer off. Okay, we can see. Can we hear? Does it still sound like an echo? Okay, welcome everyone. If you can hear me, hopefully this won't be echoing too much. I can't really see. I see that do you guys have a screen?
Still sounds like an echo.
Okay. Is it because I have all this stuff on? Okay, welcome everyone. Yeah, still echo. How about now? I turned something off. Can you hear me now? Does it sound like an echo? Three hours later, we will get this right. Is that any better? Yeah? Yes, still echo is gone. Gone. Yay. Okay, it's gone. Yay, I think I fixed it.
I fixed it?
No, I pressed a button on the echo thing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, lordy. Okay, now I gotta get this. I don't think my... There. Okay, let's get started. Welcome, everyone. I'm so sorry. Now that I have everything set up, it should be better. I rearranged where I'm doing my live streams into a different room, so I had to redo everything, and I'm using a different app on my phone to go into OBS because I didn't want to pay for this app I was using. So that's kind of a reason why I'm kind of trying to figure out all this stuff. So let me just say hello to everyone. So I'm going to go back up to the front. Hello, hello, Natty. Suki, hello. Valerie says hello. Hello, Small Town Stitches. All right. Hello, Tina. Wait, no. Can you increase the volume? Yes, maybe. Okay, is that any better? The volume? Perfect. Oh, she says perfect. Is the volume okay? I can't really. Now you're too far. You gotta. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start. So if anyone else, if we have some more problems, just let me know, guys. So this is called. If no one has ever seen this one is called A Beautiful Place. It's by Edward Rose. Ugh. Edward Hosea. I think that's how you say it. And it's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. I was going to do like 3 blocks over here, but as you can see, it won't do it. So I'm just gonna go down below and do 3 blocks. I stopped doing a kind of a diagonal way because I'm trying to get more stitches in. So now I'm doing 3 blocks. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start right here where these threads are. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna start first with my with the ones with my threads first. So my first number is going to be, I gotta get back in this routine. This first number is going to be 758. What's everyone stitching on? Is anyone stitching on anything tonight? Okay, let's get started. Okay, sorry if I keep moving. I'm going to stop here, I hope. And we're not in the right box. I think I need to be over this way. Yep. Start with this one. And this is, again, 758. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I just realized I don't have my threader to thread my... Oh, that's another nightmare. All right, sorry. I had to get my needle threader because I can't thread it without it. Hi Chantel. She says once my youngest goes to bed, I'm going to stitch Amy Stewart Candlelicious. Fun. Suki says Lolo Crow Sal. And Valerie says I'm stitching on Spanish. And I'll let you finish. I never took Spanish in class, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so let's get started. Oh no. So in the description, I just want to let everyone know I did sign up to buy me a coffee. So that will be now linked in my descriptions when I do live videos and when I do my updates. Oops. I also will be starting to post a little bit of some shorts. So are we good on seeing that stuff? I hope so. All right, so then I want to, this is what happens right here. Go right here. So I think I will be doing well, right now, I think I'm going to be doing a live. I think I'm going to try to do lives on Tuesday nights. I might also do, we'll see how it goes. I'm thinking maybe Tuesday. The most I will do a live is probably 2 nights, and that's it. Okay, we're done with that one. So I'm going to fill it in. And we're going to go to this next little guy. This number is 842. Cindy says, beautiful chart. Yes, this one is very pretty. Ebony is farther away. She does this one, and she's a lot further than me. Small Town Stitches is doing this one too. I don't know if she's still on here. She does this one. I don't really have much on it. As you can see, I'm having a lot of difficulty trying to figure out how to get my cross stitches to have more advanced stuff on them. So right now I can only get about 300 stitches in a day for my stitching has really gone down a little bit. And it's more because I'm sewing a lot more too. So that kind of takes up some time at nighttime. I have to get ready for this show I'm doing in September. I'm doing 2 of them, and I'm doing them back to back. So one weekend I'll be doing a show for Saturday and Sunday, and then the next following weekend I'll have a show for just Saturday. So I'm trying to right now I'm on my burp cloths right now, and I'm decided that I was going to do some embroider on them, which I'm enjoying that now. That I'm using my mom's machine, and then my aunt. I also got my aunt's embroidery machine, but it actually had to go get a spa done. I was having some problems with it, so I'm hoping that they call me soon and tell me it's ready to be picked up. So yeah, I'm gonna do bird cloths, some with embroidery and some with not. And then I am going to do a couple new project bags. I have a project bag kind of design I want to try out. So once I get that all figured out, I'll show you guys. And then someone asked for me to do some grind guards. So I am going to do that. I might actually try to get to some of that this weekend. That's not even the right spot. So I have a stack of vert claws that need to be sewn, and then once I sew them together, then I have to sew them back. I have to close it up, to close the hole up. So then, yeah, it's kind of a long process. I put that one in the wrong. Let's see. Should go there. These are some yellow, bright light colors tonight. Can you guys see okay? Is everything okay looking? I hope. All right, I'm going to park this one here. All right, the next number, let me fill this in. So I am using my Saga. It's in the corner up there. Oh, but I can see that. Oh, no, you can't. Maybe I should probably try to put it into the screen where you can see the whole thing. Okay. The next number is going to be number 7. So when I do my park threads, I work from down and I go up. And I go by the row and then I pick the next thread that needs to be stitched. I don't, well, now I am stitching some over here, but I try not to stitch too much that where the threads are at, I guess I should say. I don't know if I want to say it that way. My nails need done really bad. It's expensive to get your nails done. I might be actually not doing it anymore. I'm trying to cut costs down on some things. So what did everyone have for dinner tonight? I made some beef sausage with some cabbage and some peppers, and then I put like soy sauce on them. It's very yummy. I just get the coleslaw mix and I dump that in it. Then cut up some bell peppers and then slice the beef sausage. One, two. I can't believe we're already in August. I can't believe that next week my daughter has the rest of this week and then all next week. And I think she goes back on, I think it's Thursday. She goes back to work. And now, so then I'll have to start driving her back. Okay, I don't think, hold on a minute. I think I'm messed up here. 1, 2. Nope, I'm right. Valerie said she had pizza. Oh, that sounds good. What'd you have on it? My favorite pizza is hamburger, green pepper, extra cheese, and bacon. And then sometimes we'll do another one is our pineapple pizza, but I don't think something's not here right here. Then, yeah. I'm not right. Something's not right here. Hold on, guys. I'm going to do some frogging. One, two, let me do this. Okay, I'm right. I just wasn't on the right. Hello, Bobbin with Brittany. How are you? Oh, Natalie said she's having pancakes. Oh, pancakes, yum. I haven't had them in a while. I don't really eat pancakes too much because when I eat them, unfortunately, my blood sugar drops. So it's not something I don't seek anymore to eat, unfortunately. I wish I could eat it, but it just makes me not feel very good after I eat them. And I regret eating them. But that does sound yummy. Suki says, "How do you like Saga done?" I like it. I actually only use Saga. I do use Mark RXP and I still pay for it, and that's only because I have non-full coverage. That see, I'm doing it again. That doesn't go there. I have non-full coverage that are not they're paper charts, so Mark RXP does better in them. So yeah. That's still not right. I'm missing a stitch here. One. Okay, we're frogging again. I'm out of sorts here or something. One, two. Right. So one, two. One, two, three. Right? One, two, three. Then this next line. One, two. There. Okay, that's right. Walmart Supreme. Mother says Walmart Supreme. Okay. Then that goes there. Then I'm going to do this one. I see what I think I did wrong. Maybe. I might see what I'm doing wrong. There. 2, 4, 5. Then here. Mm-mm. Then there. Why does this not look right? Oh, I guess it is right. I'm gonna get this. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know. It doesn't look right. One. Is there supposed to be 2 there? No, there's only supposed to be 1. So see, somewhere I'm not right. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's because this stitch is not right. Valerie says the night before last I had to frog 103 stitches. I wouldn't be happy either. So most of the time I do catch my mistakes, and most of the time when I'm doing full coverage, if I messed up, then I usually don't frog. I usually just, especially if it's the same color. But since I haven't really have too many stitches in this, I'm gonna frog it. Okay, I think I'm on a good roll now. Sometimes it's different when you're filming and trying to stitch at the same time. It's I'm not in my normal spot where I stitch at nighttime. So usually I stitch in my chair, and then for lives I actually have a table that I'm at. Okay, I think I got it, guys. Ooh, that square. Bobbin with Brittany says there's supposed to be a big upgrade release on the markup soon. Yeah, I've been with markup for a long time, and I feel like they say that a lot, and it never happens. And you still pay $20. I hope they do an update, but I guess we'll wait to see if it comes out. I thought they were supposed to do an upgrade last year, but maybe not. So I still kind of work in my squares. I'm just not really going diagonal anymore. I kind of just been doing 3 blocks across. And I start with the first block and I stitch all that color, and then go to the second block and stitch all that, and then go to the third block. And then I'll park in the next block, or if there's room, I'll park below it. I am finding out that like this morning I've already did 300 stitches on a little cake shop. So, and that's probably because it was all block stitching. So, yeah, that was pretty easy. But I'm starting to go across on I want to get to the end of the row to make sure that I'm have enough fabric for all my projects, and I'm not and I'm putting enough border on it, I guess, because I kind of just guess when I put my fabric in my hoops, and when I first began them, I just kind of guess and lay the fabric on it. I don't like measure anything or anything at all. Okay, we got that. Now we can go to my next color, which is going to be 3782. It's this little guy right here. Hi, Alyssa. How are you tonight? What are you stitching on tonight? Are you stitching? Lots of tan colors in this right now. I'm good. How are you? I'm good. So I think we'll probably stay on until about 9. So I'm not going to probably do 3 hours like I was before. I actually have been up since 5 this morning. So I'm getting up at 5 right now because I'm going into work an hour early to do some overtime. So, well, I can before my daughter goes back to work because when she goes back, I can't do overtime in the morning. So, can I help you?
Nothing. That's cool.
I don't know where he's at.
Yeah.
He's probably mad. I'm making dinner, so just watching for now. Okay, what are we having for dinner tonight, Alyssa? Something good? I already ate, but don't forget to hit that like and or the like button if you are on. That helps my channel greatly, and it's free. You don't have to do anything. You just hit that like, and that's all. I feel like my fabric is not very tight. I don't usually use these snap. Well, I usually use Q snaps, but they don't fit on this stand that I'm using. So okay. So there is a spot, there's a thread that's the same color that's already in this spot. So I'm just going to end my thread here. Oh no, and I forgot my scissors. Sissy. Sissy. Sophia. Okay, now she's not listening to me. Hold on. Can you give me my scissors? Actually, I might have something here. Yeah, these are going to be too big. So can you give me my little ones? I'll use these for right now. Just put them right here. Thank you. I'll be more organized in next video. Alyssa says chicken, green beans, and rice. Just simple. That is very simple. That sounds yummy too. Bob and Brittany says I haven't made any progress on my Edward projects since Stitches So Beautiful hasn't had the monthly sale. Oh. Yeah, I only did their sales every so often. And this guy only comes out when my wheel spins. And right now I'm doing my wheel different than what I was before. I am actually not blocking anything off. So I'm trying to see. So far I haven't had any duplicates, but I've only been in it for like 4 days. All right, my next color is 738. And actually, I think I'm going to go back this way. No, we're going to not do that color. I think I'm going to go back this way and do these. Oops. I just filled that in. All right, so 407. I'm going to do this guy right here. What does everyone watch at nighttime? I'm having a hard time finding stuff to watch because all the stuff that I usually watch are not aired right now. And and you would think we didn't have any channels around here, but we have every app that you possibly can have. We have Netflix, Disney, Hulu, Peacock, Paramount, and I still can't find anything to watch that I like. Most of the time anymore, I'm starting to watch just YouTube and just trying to keep up on all the floss tubes. And then I have been watching some embroidery shows on YouTube. I'm stuck on the show Rhine. Ooh, is that scary? I'm not a scary person, and I don't like watching um, anything that has to do with fire. I know that sounds weird, but some scary movies make me have nightmares, and then so does anything with fire in it. And I don't sleep. So I don't watch stuff like that. Like I won't watch Chicago Fire. That's not me. I watch documentary, or my current show is NYPD Blue. I like watching shows that don't have to wait for a new season. Well, yeah. I like watching. I usually watch Law and Order, but I don't think they have any new seasons on right now. Melissa says, "Me too, Dawn. I've been watching YouTube videos. Yeah, yeah. So in the morning, there's this lady I've been watching. She does like she does quilting and embroidery stuff. Her name is it's called Shay Shay, Creative Shay Shay. I think that's what her YouTube channel is. But she comes live on Mondays, Sunday, Monday, well, just Sunday or Monday and Tuesday at 6 in the morning. So while I'm drinking my coffee, I'll watch her for a little bit. Then she's on Sundays at 8. Okay, this next number is 437. Nanny says, no, it's about a royalty, basically, and it's pronounced rain. Oh, sorry. I have to play with my setup here because I'm starting. I feel like my cross stitch is so far away from my hands. I might have to adjust here in a minute. What fabric is this in count? It looks nice. This is so I only usually do 20 count or 14 count. And this one is a 20 count, and I'm doing 1/1, and I use DMC floss. I don't usually use anything else but DMC. I have a lot of DMC because I used to work for Joann's, and so when they would have sales, I would stock up on DMC because I would get the sale price plus my discount. So I just have a lot of DMC, so I just prefer to stitch with DMC. I do have CXC, and it kind of is just sitting in the dust. Chantel says, I do love Big Brother, so I watch that the nights it comes on. And then Alyssa says, rain is set around Mary, Queen of Scots. Okay. Okay, sorry guys. I'm going to move this down a little bit to me. Are you using CXC on any project? No. Nope. I only use DMZ even though I have CXC. No, I use DMC on all of my projects. And probably the most reason why I started DMC is because when I first started, that's all I thought you could use. I didn't know what CXC was. And believe me, I probably would have gone CXC version because I couldn't afford DMC, but it did help me working at Joann's and being able to get that discount when they were on, like every Christmas they would have DMC for like 50 cents or whatever that was. And then I would get another 30% off. So I couldn't pass it up. Okay, so I'm not finishing up some of these highlighted ones because I already have it marked on another strand. So I'm going to go to the next one, which is 3864, which is this guy right here. $20 count is my happy spot. I love stitching on 20 count, and I love just one strand. I do 14. I do have some full coverage that are 14, but not a lot. I mean, just a couple older ones that I started and I don't want to restart. And then most of my non-full coverage are 14 count. But then that one I do 2 strands. Tina says there are 3 documentaries on Netflix that Morgan Freeman narrates that are really good. They are the dinosaurs. our universe and life on our planet. Maybe I'll check them out. Sometimes I just want TV on, especially if I'm stitching. I just want noise. I don't really, I don't even know if I'm paying attention to it. Yeah. Just like having the noise in the living room while I'm stitching. So this one I'm going to put on my needle board. 3864 is this one. 3864. Hello, Christina. She says I need noise or fall asleep or fall asleep while stitching. I listen to an audiobook. Okay, yeah. Is it Alyssa asks if it's buffering for anyone. Let me look at my I don't see any non-connection. I'm on an episode 4 of the last season. I don't want it to end. Hi, Kelly. She says, hi, Stitchers. How is everyone doing? We're doing good. Yes, it buffing for me too. I'm not showing anything on my side that that's weird. Let me look again. Yeah, my side doesn't show that it's great. I'm going to mark these stitches. Oh, but we are going to keep going to the using the 3864. Kelly, are you stitching tonight? No buffering for me. Kelly says no buffering either. I don't think I'm buffering either. I don't, my site, what I'm looking at on my computer doesn't look like it's buffing. Maybe? I don't know. Keep hitting everything. The light. The stand. This chart is so pretty. I'm kind of tempted. I have a couple of other patterns to start first. This one is very pretty, Kelly. You should start it. Just start it. I mean, you could be like me and have 70 and you can't get anywhere in them. So I think I'm going to redo, so I decided to try out Cross Stitch Meadows, Chris's Excel sheet, his Google sheet. I kind of like how he has the month set up and you just put in what you stitch, because the sheet that I use now is the rainbow stitch, and you just have to go through your whole list and find what is listed. So I'm kind of trying to convert everything onto his to see if I like his spreadsheet. And so far I do. So I added some my own formulas on some things, but and so now that I'm redoing these spreadsheets, I'm seeing all these ones that I have on hold on my other sheet that I just put hold. They're all my non-full coverage, and I'm like, why don't I just stitch these? There's some from 2023 that haven't even been finished. Okay, we're gonna park this one. Or not park it, we're gonna end this one. Kelly says, no, I'm not stitching anything. I have to work on a quilt project in a little while. Oh, okay. That sounds like fun. Well, Valerie says, I'm happy to see that you set up a Buy Me Coffee account. Yes, I did that. Was it you that mentioned, Valerie? I don't know. Someone in my last video suggested making a Buy Me Coffee. I think it might have been you, Valerie. I don't remember. So yes, I set a Buy Me a Coffee up, and is in the description. I don't know if anyone else knows this, but there is other ways that you can donate to my channel, and that is by super chats too, or buy me a coffee. It just helps the channel. Or if you want to do something free, just hit that like button. That actually helps my channel out greatly. And if you ever see the hype button, that actually helps channels as well. So the next number is 437. Yep, it was me. Okay, good. Thank you for the suggestion. And yes, I did it. Alyssa says, hi. Sorry, everyone. My hubby's home and dinner is ready. I might be back a little later. All right. Good. Have a good night, Alyssa. Thanks for hopping on. The area I am in right now is just all background. I feel like we're just stitching a lot of background. I don't even know what these are, the mountains. So every time I end my thread, I'm putting it on my needleboard so it's ready for the next time, or another project. My needleboard only has one strand on it, so when I do two strands, I don't really have a needleboard for that. Kelly says Amy from Stitchery Lovers is stitching this piece too. She is working down the left side trees. Is she to the houses or the cabins yet? It'll take me forever to get to the cabins. All right, this next one is not that 738. It was a little warm today here where I live. How is the temperature where everyone else is? I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow. No, I don't think so. She's still at the top left. Her video was up somewhat recently, last week or so, I think. Every once in a while, I'll watch her. I just like some talking though sometimes when I'm stitching because I don't really look when I'm stitching and watching something. I'm not really paying attention to the screen. I'm just listening. So I'll turn her on to see how far she's gotten on her projects. Well, we might just get all these threads put in. That'll be good, huh? This one was 738. This next one is 7856. Kelly says tons of smoke from fires. Air quality is orange, warning level today. I live in the Fraser Valley. Ugh. Well, I hope you're staying inside, Kelly. That's where I would be. Staying inside. So I've been also looking into like shorts. I don't know if anyone's watched. Like I posted a short yesterday on YouTube. It was just me sewing a burnt cloth, and I just put some music with it. It's just something a little fun that I was doing. So then on Friday, I was thinking I'm going to do ones that are finish Fridays. So this Friday for my short video, I'm going to do the 9. I have a couple 9 patches that I haven't put in their pillows yet. So I think I'm going to do a little video on how I put that. It's probably going to be a fast video, maybe. How I make that pillow. So keep an eye on. Make sure you're subscribed if you haven't. Art script subscribe, like, comment, do all the things. And I do an update. I'm gonna start doing updates I'm going back to my normal schedule. I know I was out for a little bit. I think I just needed that little break. I don't, yeah. That little break helped me a lot. And then, so I'll be back. Sundays will be my updates. My weekly updates of what I stitched through the week. And then Tuesday or Mondays will be a little short video probably. Someone suggests doing some I might do a short with maybe some of my I was thinking of some of my non-full coverage patterns. Kind of just showing what I have still that I just is sitting, getting dust on right now. That aren't even charted up. Get it up, I mean. So I do kit up my non-full coverage. Well, not anymore, but I used to kit up all my non-full coverage. But now I just use the same thread. Okay, so that we're done with that thread. I'm not even at 100. Ugh. This next color is 738. We just had it. We're just putting these threads in that I have. And then I'm going to start. We're on our last block with this threads that I'm doing for 3 blocks. All right, so now let's see. I'm gonna end the thread on this one. This next one is 3864. So if I don't, oops, I just dropped my needle threader. Hold please. I won't get all these boxes done before I go to bed tonight, so this will be a continuous on to tomorrow for me. I don't think I've gotten to do 100 yet. There's a gnat. There's a gnat or something in here. A fly. Oh, I can't stand that. He's gonna bother me. All right, and I think I'll park this one down below. Gonna go here. All right, the next number is 3. gray color. So how many stitches does everyone do a day? Just kind of curious. So I actually have gotten more than 300. Over 300 today, which that's unusual, but I had a lot of block stitching this morning, so. And I feel like I'm a little bit slow on this live. I think it's how I'm going to have to redo how I'm set up here, I think, again. Because my stand, I feel like my stand keeps moving. Slow day, 20 great day, 2000. That would be an awesome day for me. And I did that backwards again. I'm doing a lot of frogging tonight on this live. Minimum, Suki says minimum 200 because that's what my focus piece gets. But 500 average. And how many, okay. Natalie, how many, so if you do 2,000, if you can get 2,000 in a good day, how many projects is that? Or is that just the one project? And then Suki, do you do more than one project? Or do you do, yeah, do you do more than one project? If you're doing 500, is your average? Inquirer minds want to know. One project, maybe two. Okay. I reached 300 and I'm like, oh, okay, that's what I'm supposed to go to. So then I put the project away. Maybe I should just keep it out all day. Just do one project a day and then switch to a new one. I like having the different variety though. I just wish some of them would be further along so I can actually see something. Valerie says I get around 500 full crosses, but it's only one color of thread all on the same project. DMC 824. Yeah. Tina says I'm retired. If I don't work on a quilt, I can get between 1,000 to 2,000 depending on how much confetti there is. Oh. One day I'll be retired. But then when I retire, I'm hoping to actually be able to sew and embroider more than cross stitch, I think. I think that's what I want to do. I really need to get busy. After this show, I'm going to have to get really busy. I would like to make a quilt for my niece, so. All right, I'm going to end this thread because it's getting very short, and then we're going to finish up. I'm going to do this other thread that I have parked first, and then we'll come back. So this one's 3023. Suki says I do more than one project, at least 2 projects a day. I have non-full coverage, samplers, etc. Okay. Also depends on the season because I work in school system. I work on more projects per day in the summer. It's weird because I get bored, which is why I have many projects. That's why I have many projects because I get bored too. But sometimes I get hyper focused on one project. Right now, that's traveling library. So I was like very hype on my toy shop, and then yeah, then I stopped. I've been thinking about going back. I don't know. I liked doing the 100 stitches on a focus piece, and then after I'm done, be done for the day with that. But I don't know. I feel like my project should like. I feel bad if my projects don't never get touched though. That's I actually feel like I'm stitching slower on live than I do in real life. And I think it's because of the way I think it's this how it's this well the table I'm on isn't the original table I was on before. This table is glass, so it's kind of making this I'm gonna have to put something down underneath it. It's making my stand slide a little bit. Chantel says, Mom of 3, some days it can be 1 stitch, some days can be 500. Oh, yeah, I can get that. Mine are all grown. Like, well, my 2 are. Uh, Natalie says, depends on the project. Sometimes I'm having so much fun, I don't want to rotate it out. Yeah, I still rotate mine. I don't know. Hmm. Suki said, are you doing the gingerbread sal with Nikki? Oh, I didn't know Nikki was doing a gingerbread sal. I must have missed that. And Chantel says 3, 7, and 14, haha. And usually the minute I sit down to stitch, it's mom. Mine are 20, and one of them still lives at home. And Shipai will live with me always. So, but my son, he calls me nonstop too, and he doesn't even live here. He calls me every day after work. Mom, what are you doing? And then I'll say, I'm just making dinner. And then he'll go, okay, I'm just checking up on you. Like every, it's not even like 2 seconds. He calls and says one thing and then he's done. Actually, he didn't call tonight though. So there must have been something. He must have been busy. And when he calls, I'm always like, what do you need? Like, sometimes I'm thinking he needs something. And he usually doesn't though. All right, this is getting a little short, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to get a new thread. And so we put all them threads in the three boxes that I'm working in. Well, that's good. Chantel says all boys too. Laughing out loud. Oh my. Yeah, that's gotta be. I only had one boy. And when he was little, he was a handful. I can't imagine. Three oh two three. This color in Saga looks like a green color. But on my, I guess it is, it has a green tone to it. I just pulled another thread out. I don't know, that one too, okay. Like, that's not the same color I was just stitching. Was it? Hold on a minute. I gotta look at this. I felt like that was gray that I was stitching. It is. What color was that? Oh no. Natalie said, mine are 17-3 and my baby will be 2 in 2 days. 2 boys and a girl. Valerie says, boy, girls, twins, all grown up now. Valerie, that's what I had, a boy and a girl. Twins. Okay, this makes me a little upset. Isn't that? Or no. Okay, maybe I'm right color. Never mind. I was doing it. That gray just sticks out like that last color I was there. Okay, I think we're good. Never mind. That gray was supposed to be there. I was like, I am not frogging that out. But it's right. That gray's supposed to be, that's another color. Valerie says, nice to know we have that in common. Yep. Valerie, how old are yours? Mine are 21. They just turned 21 actually. This past March. And then, as I mentioned, my son lives not at home. And he's a farmer. He works with my ex-husband. So his dad owns farmland, so he helps dad on the farm. And then my daughter lives with me. My daughter actually has, she can take care of herself, but she has some learning disabilities, so she can't drive because, well, she's wanting to try to drive. So we're going to see how that goes first. Okay, I messed up on this again. See, I can't talk and stitch. Oh, then I just ruined the thread. I'm going to have to cut it. That was a waste. All right, so let me see where I'm at. There's that one. And then I went to this one. And then I should have gone there, which I did. Which we're going to start over. Valerie says mine are 35. Hello from Australia. I just strolled and found you. Oh, hello. How are you? Welcome to welcome to my channel. We are just doing some cross stitching. Okay, let me see. I've done a lot of frogging tonight. That's probably why it's taking me so long. I should be at 200. That is a beautiful piece you are working on. Thank you. It is. It's called a beautiful, it's actually called A Beautiful Place. And it's charted by Stitches So Beautiful. Okay, so that goes there, that one goes there, and then this is where I thought I messed up, but I don't think I did actually. I didn't need to frog it. Right? And then there's just one. Yeah. And of course, the thread that I got was a small thread, and I'm gonna have to get another piece of thread. Lordy. If you're hopping on, say hello. Don't forget to hit that like button for me. It helps my channel out. All right, I'm going to end this thread. And we're going to get another piece. One day, I'll have a cabin on this one. I'll have something other than blah. There's nothing to really look at it right now. I mean, I guess you can see maybe the mountain coming in. Where are S? T, oops. Where are you all from? Where in the world? Where are you in the world, Busy Mom? I am in America, and I live actually in central Illinois. Hi, Hi, Lona. Hello. Where did you start? Where did I start what? Where did I start? Where on this project I always start in the left-hand corner. And then I was doing a diagonal, like I usually do. And I've been wanting to go across, but see how you can't really see in the video like this way. So I thought tonight I would just go down 3 blocks. So that's what I'm doing tonight. Chantel says I live in Canada. I finished stitching castle with lines and posted on the Discord on Yogi's group, Yogi's page. I'll take a look later. That's exciting, a finish. The only finishes I get done are my non-full coverage. I think I might here in about 10 minutes. Might call it. I didn't know they were a thing till I started watching Yogi and Floss 2s. I went from 3 whips to 9 whips. Oh, there's my little dog's paw. He's not very happy tonight because Mom hasn't sat down in her chair.
You wanted help.
Kelly says I got a phone call and vanish. Oh. Well, you're back. Welcome back. Chantel, I start all the time. If you ever, when you're watching Yogi, Yogi always asks me, well, because that last year I think I started 60 new projects, but to be fair, they're not all full coverage when I start them. So some of them are actually not full coverage. And then when I restart something, I actually count it as a new start because when you put it in my spreadsheet, the spreadsheet that I use, it counts it as a new start because I'm putting the date that I started it. I don't keep it of what it was the first time. Maybe I should, but I don't. I don't want to count my whips. Most are small, but still, don't even ask me how many quilts I have started or partly started. Well, that's another issue I have too, Kelly. So I don't have very many quilts. I have, actually I have 4 quilts that I started and I need to quilt. But my problem is I don't know. I need to figure out where to take them. So my kids each got a quilt when they graduated high school, and I had people sign it. And yeah, it's still in a box right now. I did finish one, and that was my niece's. When she had her daughter, I did finish that one, and that one I actually quilted on my machine that I have. So I actually think one of my quilts that's in a box. I think I'm going to try quilting it on my machine when I get more time. I don't know when that will be because I just don't have time for anything right now. I think I'll go over here and get this guy. I missed him. I have Chantel says, I only have 3 full coverages. I'll start with the last 2 months. The rest are non full coverage. I do have a list of about 50 I want to start, but then I want to stitch on them all at once. Yeah. And Chantel says, I also plastic canvas and latch hook. Yeah. I knit, I cross stitch, I sew project bags, I sew burp claws. I am embroidery now, and now I'm getting hooked into my embroidery machine more. So now I am purchasing embroidery stuff. So that is actually fun. Becca says, all my whips are full coverage. I did one not long ago for a gift for a friend that wasn't full coverage, and I didn't feel like I finished it. Chantel says, I'm in the Newfoundland. And Kelly says, my neighbor across the street does my long arm for me. It is not cheap, though, so I have to save up. Oh, she doesn't give you a discount, Kelly? I don't even. We have a couple of quilt shops, but that's what I'm afraid of more than anything is wonder how much they would charge me. Okay, I need to do these ones that I've done before I lose my spot. Gentel says, "Oh wait." Becca says, I love latch hook, but it kills my shoulders and neck." Chantel says, plus work full time and need more hours a day. Yeah, I work full time too. Yeah, there needs to be more time. And right now I'm going in an hour early to get an hour of overtime because I'm working on a project I'm trying to get done. I think I'm going to be calling it quits after this strand. Might even close to a, let me see what my count is. And so what I'll do is, to get my 300 in this cross stitch, so I have 300 in it, I will finish this up in the morning. Not on live, but on my, and then that's what I've been doing. Like, if I run out of time, I just finish it up the next day to get 300, and then after I got my 300, I spin the wheel to get another new project. And I'm not blocking my wheels out anymore. Just going with the flow, seeing if it comes out. I haven't had any duplicates yet. Now that I said that, it'll probably happen. Let's see what everyone's saying. Becca, or work less, Chantel. I wish I'm in the same boat as you. Yeah. Don't choose reasonable, but it is expensive. The next quilt I need done is 72 inches square. Oh, I don't have that big. Oh, I don't know how big my kids are. Bye, everyone. I know you are going to finish up soon. See you all around. Bye, Kelly. Thanks for coming shopping. Thanks for hopping on. We'll see you later. Chantel says, Becca, I wish. Usually, once the boys go to bed, I get a good few hours of stitching in. Yeah. And Valerie says, thank you for the stitch along. You're the best. Thank you, Valerie. Don't forget to hit that like button before you leave, if you don't mind. If you haven't already, if you're in the just lurking in the background, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that either. I'm going to park this and we're going to see where I got to. Look at that. All 98 more stitches on number 3. Chantel says I have to spin a wheel because I can never decide what to stitch. Yeah, that's why I that's why I do that too. Spin a wheel. A good audiobook and a lot of stitching is a perfect evening. Yes, it is. Usually music or a crime podcast. Maybe I should start watching a crime podcast. Okay, yeah, Natalie is going live in 20 minutes. She's her channel is Life with Natty at 2520. If anyone hasn't started following her, go check her out. She's going to go live in 20 minutes. Natalie, I will get on for just a little bit, but then I probably have to get off because I'll have to go to bed. Sorry. I have to get up at 5. And it is 9 here my time. I think you're ahead of me. Or no, I think I'm ahead of you. Or are we at the same time? I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm going to pull up I'm going to make this bigger. Well, you can't see it because you don't know what I'm talking about. And we're going to hide this little guy. Not that. Oh, it won't let me do it. Okay, my computer just froze, I think. Oh, thank you, Dawn. Yes, it's 10 here. Okay. So you're an hour ahead of me. Okay. So yeah, go check her out. I can't show my screen. Can you guys? Oh, there it goes. There's my saga screen. I'm going to turn that off and turn that off. And here is where I am at. We were in mountains. And so tonight for my stitching, I got 171 stitches. I don't do, so Yogi does sprints. I don't do sprints because, well, I see why she does it because she's usually on until after midnight. So I just do regular things. 11:30 a.m. here in Australia. I'll look for you. Yeah, go check her out, Becky. And Chantel says, thanks for coming live tonight. Enjoy stitching with everyone tonight. Thank you for hopping on. Thanks, Beck. All right, guys. So, yeah. So, 171 stitches. Yay. And I'll finish them up tomorrow. This is a pretty stitch. This is with Stitches So Beautiful. Go check their check out their projects. They have some pretty ones too. All right, guys. I want to thank everyone for hopping on and enjoying. I hope everyone enjoyed what they saw. Sorry for if you're watching the replay. Again, I apologize for no sound at the beginning. But we did get it fixed. So now I know how things work on my new setup here. So keep an eye. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Well, actually, yes. Like and subscribe because right now I'm going to go live on Tuesdays, but we will see if I go live on another night. I'm going to try to figure out this week my schedule, and we're going to have a consistency of a schedule for you guys. All right, guys, thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a good evening, and we'll see you later. Bye.